Hey everyone, it's Eric and thanks for tuning in. Summer is ending soon and typically before the start of a new season, I like to compile a wish list of items that I'm really looking forward to getting. I go back through it every couple of weeks and I'm usually adding and removing a lot of stuff. In this video, I'll take you through the items that have been on the fall wish list for a long time now and hopefully I'll be getting soon. Let's get into it. The first item on the list is something that I've wanted for at least a couple of years now, and it's a Type 1 or Type 2 blue denim jacket. I've narrowed it down to 2 or 3 brands. They're Taiga Takahashi and the Real McCoys. I was lucky enough to go to a local store near me and try on a Type 1 Real McCoy's jacket. And the thing about the Real McCoys is that they're a repro company. They're using unsanforized denim, so it's going to be shrink to fit. In general, I do want the jacket to be fitted, but I also want to be able to layer stuff underneath. And the thing is you kind of have to size up for shrink to fit. And when you do that, I tried it on, it kind of fit weird in the shoulders and the chest. And you have to hope that after you wash it, it is going to fit a lot better. That's always a risk. The thing about Takahashi, on the other hand, is that they're using a selvage sanforized denim. So hopefully there's a store near me where I can try it on and figure out the fit. It'll be a lot better. In general, I would most likely prefer a Type 2 denim jacket because for Type 1s, I really dislike personally the little buckle on the back. I very much prefer the button tab adjusters. The third brand I'm really into right now is Herill for their blue denim jackets. I tried one on as CHCM and I really enjoy the fit. But I already have a black Type 3 denim jacket from a different brand, so I'm trying to stick to the Type 1 or Type 2s. The second category on the wish list is more unusual for my channel because I usually wear a lot of workwear, but I'm in a spot where I need to look dressier in front of others, so I've been on the hunt for work clothes, particularly polos, dress shirts, and higher rise chinos. I went to the Kamakura boutique / showroom in Grand Central the other week, and I found the right sizing for their dress shirts and long sleeve cotton polos. I really like the quality, feel, and fit of them. I just need to wait for a sale because I'm planning on buying a bunch of them and they're pretty expensive. And then for chino trousers, I'm looking for something a little higher rise because right now when I tuck in my existing Uniqlo polos into my chinos, it looks a little strange, the proportions. The brand I narrowed it down to is O'Connell's. They're a family-owned brand based in Buffalo, New York, and I found out about them a couple of years ago due to their pretty famous Shetland sweaters, but I've heard that they make very high-quality chino trousers as well, and the best thing is you can also have a custom hem on them. You just need to leave a note when you buy them. So I'll look into buying a couple of those as well. Next up is something that I'm really biased towards, and it's plain gray sweats and hoodies. I'm from the 2010 #menswear era, so my brain is still wired towards finding the elevated basics, highest quality, beefiest gray sweatshirt you can find. And I still can't believe I'm like this, but I am. I'm still looking for it. In fact, I have so many sweats in general that I can make a whole video on the collection. My favorite is from Auralee because they have a very wide neckline and my head is so big that for a lot of other sweatshirts and hoodies, I put them on and when I go through the neck hole, I feel like I'm gonna break a stitch. Of course, when you're shopping online, there's so many options to choose from. What I like to do is I find brands that I like. I just go through the catalog of what they have. In general, between sweatshirts and hoodies, I mostly prefer sweatshirts because it looks cleaner when you layer a jacket over it. I don't like how for a hoodie, the hood sticks out and kind of breaks the outfit a little bit. I've also been looking for a new pair of sweatpants. I've been wearing the same pair of Reigning Champ sweatpants at home for about 8 years now, and it's finally starting to give in. And I did some research, and I found out that Reigning Champ was actually acquired by Aritzia, and apparently the quality is significantly worse than before. And I previously looked into buying lady white sweatpants, but from the size chart, it looks like I'm a little too skinny for them, which is okay. However, I did finally find another made in Canada alternative. It's called Body of Work, and they make some really nice looking quality made in Canada sweatpants, and I might look into getting a pair of those soon. Next up is a jacket, and it's probably the hardest for me, and it's a wool overcoat. Particularly, I've been looking at the Kaptain Sunshine traveler coat for a really long time now. The issue with this style of jacket is that I am not a particularly tall person, and I run the risk of buying one of these and the jacket is way too long and it just touches the floor. So I'm definitely gonna need to try it on in person and see if it's actually suitable for my body type. Now, why I actually want the Kaptain Sunshine one is because it's unstructured shoulders, has raglan sleeves, and it has that really nice wide flowy fit that I'm looking for, whereas other name store brands like J. Crew or maybe Madewell are a little slimmer and fit, and that's not what I'm looking for. It also has really cool sartorial details such as a ticket pocket on the right side, and from pictures online it looks really cool, the jacket itself, when you pop the collar, which is a nice touch. The last thing that's been on my fall wish list for a while is a pair of Paraboot leather derby shoes. I want Paraboot in particular because I know from my Avoria winter boots, if you've seen that previous video, that the leather is really high quality. And I want derbies because they look good in both casual and dressier occasions. I tried on a pair of the Paraboot Michaels at Venspace, and while I do really love the look of them, they seem to not be suitable for my foot shape because there's always a lot of heel slippage no matter how much I size down, and it feels kind of tight on the sides as well. I also tried it on the Schwanen model, which fit really well, and although they're not as comfortable, I think they might be the pair that I'm going to go with. At Venspace, I tried on a pair of the fancy Cordovan leather pair, but I'm also interested in the Arpenteur Mirage pebble leather ones. And another accessory that I'm looking for to go on top of the leather shoes is shoe trees. I never got a pair for my Avoria, and I kind of regret it now. I'm looking into either the Woodlore or maybe the special Paraboot ones because it has the particular last for the Paraboot models, so we'll see about that. That was it, my long ramble about my fall wish list. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed, and also leave a comment down below on what you guys are looking to get this fall. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day.